Okay, all you sled heads out there, here's the new 2020 Summit 850 Expert 165. I've ordered this thing back in, I don't know, March, and I received it yesterday. And I've been watching every video on YouTube about these things, like watching for new uploads. You know, I noticed there's two guys in Alaska got theirs. And sorry the lighting sucks. Sun went down. I forgot to do this today. I'm going to put this into storage for about a month now because it's only November 9th or something. And so I just want to do a video because I don't know if you guys are like me, but I was just dying for new videos on this snowmobile. And so I want to do my part. So this thing is just so awesome. Like, it's sitting beside, I think this sled here is a 2014, I think. Anyways, it maybe 2015, maybe, I don't know. So it's the Gen 3, right? And so here's the Gen 4. Huge difference, right? Like, just look at, my buddy was just here, whose that was, and it's just funny. We're joking about how this looks like a Tundra, and this here looks like a wolf. Looks like my Great Pyrenees. Hey, Manna? Hey? She doesn't care. So this is a beautiful sled. Like, as you can see, Banner Sports in Vernon, I got it, and yeah, she's $17,500. You know, sticker price, hell of a sled. But why not, right? You can't take your money with you when you die, and it is so cool. Like I said, you guys, everyone's talking about the new spindle geometry, whatever. I noticed the rubber boot is like really narrow, so they stiffened it up, and yet they made it much smaller. First thing I did is I changed out the carbides and put down metal runners. That should be an option, personally, I think. Why did I have to do that, right? That was a little silly. Because I don't want to scratch up the sled deck, you know, so whatever, just did that. I also put on the link things. Kind of makes me wonder why they're not on there, because we have to have them, you know. Who doesn't have spare gas? I don't know. Who doesn't have likes to keep the pack off their back? So anyways, so it just really, first thing I noticed was so cool. Look how easy this is with the Gen 4. Like, I had a Gen 2. I just sold it, and it was a bit of a bitch to open and close. And I just, oh God, the dog's running away. First day I took her off the run. Dang it. I gotta yell at her here. Manna! Hey! Come on! No! Come on! Come on! This is the third time now. The last two times I had to run after her. Sorry, screwing with my video. It's important though. Good girl. Come on. Yeah, good girl. Okay. So shot start. That's kind of where they located the capacitor, I guess. That's got to be the capacitor. It's a big honking piece of plastic with obviously a battery inside. I've got an SSI can, and holy cow, is it mean. It sounds so good. So that's that. Super nothing, you know, little tiny little bit of foam here. Perfect, not too much, not because all it just falls out. You know how that works. And like I said, look how easy this is. This is just so cool. Like, just easy peasy. It looks really nice thing. Pointing out the pyramid frame design. You know, that's been around for quite a while, obviously, but they're pointing that out, I guess. The super little seat, right? Tiny seat. The tank sticking out the back. Right, and the extra fuel, gotta have it. I ripped that off my old sled. That's gonna be nice, not having some weight on my back. First thing I noticed between the 2.5-inch track, right, like, that is so old school. Like, why would they even put notches in there? To me, that just makes no sense. And what a difference, eh? So we're standing equidistant from both sleds. You can just see the difference between the two, right? Just, this thing's designed to move snow. And obviously, I guess the cooling technology got so much better with this Gen 4 system. that they went away from the snow flap design and the recirculation snow thing that we've all heard about, you know, saving power, you're not wasting horsepower, all that stuff, you know, recirculating snow. And yeah, so I don't know much about any of the Gen 3 chassis or anything like that, so I can't compare, but it sure looks a lot better than my Gen 2 chassis. The adjustable shock, right? There's no adjustable shock on this one. And then up here, this is, I don't know about this, if this is any good, but I noticed they put the brake caliper outside of the machine here like this. Like, to me, I'm obviously going to kick that nipple, that bleeder nipple off. Like, I'm going to kick that hard. That'll be hard on my boot. Well, my boot's going to be down here, but still, that's a little goofy. Why wouldn't they put the nipple on top? Or just somewhere else, not right there. Okay, well, that's all I noticed, because when you compare to this one, there's nothing there. That's the way it should be. So, whatever. Tried to take my thing off, but I didn't have a heat gun. He was using a lighter. I'll get back on that. Yeah, here we got this side here. The clutch. I have not pulled this apart yet. Don't even know how. We'll try to do this one-handed here. Oh, it smells like new plastic. Oh my God, does it smell good. Shiny, shiny. There you go. Definitely looks way different than the Gen 2 clutch. Like I said, my only comparison, you can see the rollers, like external rollers. Definitely different. Very cool. Man, the smell of new plastic. Gotta love it. Okay, gotta put this thing back together. Oh, okay, let's see. That goes in there. And that's it. All good. There's no third point up there, like it was a bit of a bitch. So there you go. And then put the pin back in. Alright, done. Okay, and then like I said, I just love this. Look at that. Click. 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 Okay, so we went over the front end. I noticed the upper A-arms are just a tiny bit different diameter than the older sled. So if you take a look, these two sleds, quite a bit different in the front end. So we have the obviously my sled, I'd say, is sitting back a little further. It just, everything's different. They've rotated it forward a little bit, it looks like, and they've pushed it forward. So it's very, right now, the lower A-arm is very similar. I mean, an inch back, let's say. But then you're pushing an 1.5 inches, 2 inches back with the upper A-arm. Anyways, and of course, like, look at the difference. So this is the old, this is the new. Just awesome. We're gonna roll this thing and roll it, and look how flexible these things are. Just freaking awesome. Shot start. I noticed it obviously has to charge for a little while, and you can see the difference in the extruded. They call them extruded running boards, I guess. This is a huge difference for evacuating snow. They also have, I don't know if it's the Expert or if it's just the Gen 4 or not, but this is an add-on. I see it's riveted. I thought it was part of this new running board, but it's not. You could actually, it looks like you probably put it onto your old one if you want it for doing like re-entries and stuff. Sounds like a great idea, right? Put your foot right there and just freaking, hey? That's ass. So we got nice little storage compartment. And this is what she looks like. Ain't she a beaut? So let's fire this thing up, hey? Okay. It sounds mean. So yeah, SSI can. Just sounds awesome. I personally would have went with a stock can, but my buddies, they ride with me and they were like, you gotta have a can. We run radios, but they still want to hear me, right? Because, you know, it just saves you having to say, hey, where are you? Whatever, right? So, that's awesome. And look at it, it matches. See? I got it to match. No, that's not funny. That's a little bit orange, a lava red. It's American beer, Canadian product, doesn't go. Okay, listen to this thing. Oh, you hear that? Oh! Oh, yeah! It just sounds mean. And then you go over to this one. Sorry, Adam, but sounds like a grocery getter. He's got a GGB can on it. I had a GGB on my last one. They sound great, but only when they're pinned, I guess. Like, what the hell? Is it started yet? Anyways, this is also a new can. I think they'd lose their sound over time. Yeah. Anyways, no snow flap. They haven't even came out with the the long one. I don't know. That's what they said. I couldn't order it, or I couldn't buy it. You know, it's gonna have a little quick. See that it's gonna clip in here. You turn your little toggle, and you'll have your extended snow flap for spring riding, right? Yeah, I love having this thing. That's gonna be great. Anyways, there you go. That's the video. I wanted to put this together for all you sled heads out there. They're just dying to see new 2020 Expert footage, because I was dying. And there you go. She's a beaut. And oh, I should have pulled this cover off. I don't know how. Oh no, it looks like it's screwed down. So whatever. Okay, there you go. Oh, another thing that's different between the Gen 4 and Gen 3 is look at how this is all enclosed. See this? No snow is going to get in there. Remember, look how much snow used to get up in there and freeze up in there. So that's not going to happen. So that's cool. All right, well, there you go. Peace out, everybody. Have a good winter.